Hello, hello, hello. So we are here for Oily Hour again, Monday. And we're going to have today some of our sisters. We got, and we're live on YouTube too. Olivia, Grace, Sasha, and Teddy. Cool, Olivia hopped on. I'm going to be sharing some images on here so you can follow some of the information that we'll be sharing. Cool. Let me know if it's double. Oh yeah, I can hear myself.
How about now?
No, I hear myself. It's awesome. Hello, Miss Olivia.
Hi everybody.
Hello. We're on live on YouTube as well. So on YouTube, you can see some of the slides that we will be sharing. Eventually, we're not sharing right now.
I wonder if you can. Is it possible to share?
Oh, Pavan asked to join our Oily Hour. Maybe eventually, Pavan. We would love to have you on here. So we're gonna have Teddy joining us too. So we got Teddy on. Hey, Olivia. Pavan said you're the dream girl. Oh. Okay, so Teddy's on as well. Cool. So I'm just gonna ask you all to put on mute when you're not talking, so it's not static, please. So the sound will be better. Cool. So every Monday we have Oily Hour, and we talk about different topics. This next 4 months, we have a sequence of classes that we call of a system that we use for us to be able to teach about this lifestyle. And all of us here are wellness advocates with doTERRA essential oils, and we talk about how to implement these steps of self-care and also improving your life and adding years to your life and quality to these years in a very simple way. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So I always say that these little bottles, so if you're familiar with essential oils of doTERRA, you know that you see these little bottles everywhere, and I call them portals. They're just little portals. It's the first experience that all of us had was to just smell and feel what these plants can do for us. And we'll go a little bit more in depth today, a little bit later, starting with Teddy. And Grace is going to share with us something super exciting that we do I would say bi-monthly. So every 2 months we have this awesome ways to get connected. And this is one of the main pillars of what we do in doTERRA, is to create and build community. So Grace, take it away.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. We are trying to create more of just connection and community, and that's really what our culture is about. And so our team has really made an effort to create more in-person events, because I think with the pandemic, so much of us are feeling isolated, alienated, alone. And so our goal is to bring everyone together. And so we're hosting a one-day retreat. This is for our islanders. For those of you who are on Oahu, or if you're watching this and want to fly out to Oahu, you're more than welcome. But it's on August 6th from 10 to 4 p.m. and it's very much a sensory experience. So we will be incorporating essential oils into all those experiences, things like yoga, chakra balancing, sound healing. We have Dr. Carla, who's going to come out and give us a talk about back to school and how we can incorporate healthy habits into going back into our school year. What else? It just is really exciting to get together with everyone. And I think, having community and being able to come together and dialoguing and just being in connection with people, that's really important to our success. And that's our goal, is to just bring everyone together. So if you are interested at all, please reach out to any one of us on this live. We would love for you to join.
I can't wait. Sasha is putting some of the information on the chat here. So if you want to join us, send us a message, any of us on here, and we'll make sure that you get all the info for you to be able to be there with us on Saturday. It will be a very special time. Thank you, Grace. I can't wait for you to be here in Hawaii. So Grace is flying here for us
Yay.
to do this retreat.
Yeah,
so cool.
It's a good excuse for me to go home. So I'm really looking forward to connecting with all of you guys. Okay, I'm gonna hop
Thank
off
you.
so Sasha can hop on. Aloha.
Yay. Exciting.
Yes. So now we'll start a little bit of the education of what we do here in doTERRA. And Teddy is going to share with you guys right now.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, really, really excited about this weekend to be in person. You'll get to really experience the oils in person. So right now, I'm just going to talk about 3 cool things about essential oils right now on this platform. So about the number 1 thing is that they're safe. Okay, they're natural, safe, and they actually have benefits without side effects. So we in the doTERRA world, we like to say when we use an essential oil that there's many side benefits to a particular oil. They're extracts from plants with amazing health benefits. We have a definition called CPTG, which is a certified pure tested grade. And there's no adulteration going on, because right now in the essential oil market, there's a lot of adulteration going on. So you need to make sure that you are doing your research and looking for a company that does not do adulteration. So you can guarantee that doTERRA is doing pure and potent essential oils. So one of our flagship oils is peppermint. Peppermint essential oil is energizing, promotes clear breathing. It cools the body and it can relieve head tension. Put a drop on the back of the neck and it can just instantly just transform, if you're in a hot environment, like in Hawaii, it's very, very hot. A drop of peppermint on the back of the neck is very, very soothing. Or a drop under the tongue. So the second thing about essential oils is that they're effective. So they're an effective way to address the root cause of health problems. Essential oils work to permeate through the cell membrane. So many of the essential oils can actually pass through the blood-brain barrier. On the market, many pharmaceuticals are the way that they're designed, they don't pass through that blood-brain barrier, and their molecules are larger, so they don't really get into the cells a lot of the times. doTERRA On Guard is a proprietary blend that doTERRA makes. It is designed to promote healthy immune function. It soothes irritated throats, and it's very cleansing for the home and hands. So you could use it in a DIY cleaning product. You can make your own DIY hand sanitizer, but we also do have a product line to address those as well. And the third thing is that they're affordable. If you look at the numbers, 6.5 trillion are spent yearly on global healthcare. And when you do the math, essential oils are just pennies per dose. So you literally save money with natural solutions. One of our other favorite oils here is lavender, and lavender can be used for calming the mind. It can calm the skin, and it's very soothing. And I absolutely love the smell of doTERRA's lavender. So that sums up the 3 cool things. The next thing that we're going to move on to is, we're going to talk about, 3 ways to use doTERRA essential oils. Okay, so I kind of covered a few of those already, just talking about the 3 cool things, but we'll get into it a little more. So the first way is aromatic. So you can put a drop in your hand and you can inhale the oils like Sasha's doing. It can positively affect the mood. You can cleanse the air or open the airways. So if you use a diffuser, like we have this diffuser pictured, it's a great way if you just put it in a high traffic area in your home. We have a lot of gyms and yoga studios. Some hospitals are diffusing our essential oils, and it's just really creating a great aromatic experience, aromatherapy experience. So that's the first way. Some oils that we like to use aromatically are wild orange. It's very energizing, invigorating, and uplifting to the mood. And Breathe is another proprietary blend that doTERRA has. And Breathe can be used aromatically or topically. You could rub it on your chest. It maintains feelings of clear airways. It promotes feelings of clear breathing day and night. And it's also great to use in the diffuser. And those two together, you can actually blend those two together in the diffuser or just, in your hands. It's great to breathe in aromatically. And then topically, we use oils, topically, I talked about using Breathe on your chest. We like to dilute most of the time for best results. Diluting with fractionated coconut oil helps the oils cover a broader surface when you're talking about, putting it on the surface of the back, let's say. It will also grab the oils and allow the oils to absorb more into the skin. And some of the oils, like the citrus oils, are a little lighter in viscosity, so they can actually evaporate. Just a tiny amount will evaporate. So using fractionated coconut oil topically with essential oils is something we like to do. And also, warning, when you use citrus oils on the skin, you want to make sure that you stay out of sunlight. Okay. All right, so and some more oils that we like to use topically, Deep Blue, which was one of my favorite oils as a yoga teacher and fitness instructor. I always love to use Deep Blue on my neck and shoulders. It's very good for, again, if you have head or neck tension. I was able to use it during a massage when I threw my back out, and it just, the next day I was a new person. So Deep Blue can be used aromatically as well, but I prefer to use it topically. Digest Zen is another great essential oil to help support any stomach issues, motion sickness, nausea. You can use it during meals for improved digestion. I actually suffered vertigo, and I would use Digest Zen to combat the nausea. And I would either just put a drop under my tongue or rub it on your tummy. Sasha's, using it to massage on her tummy. She has the touch version, which is pre-diluted, and that's also great for adults with sensitive skin or children. The last way to use it really is internally, and I would only recommend using doTERRA essential oils internally. Again, just because of the market, our oils are pure, there's no adulteration. You can just put a few drops in water. A lot of us like to drink maybe 1 drop of peppermint in a 16-ounce flask, or a drop of lemon, or any of the other citrus oils are a great way for you if you want to try to drink more water. It's a great way to add more, to be hydrated and add more water to your day. And another oil, again, I talked about lemon oil is another citrus oil that's great for drinking. It's a great cleanser for the body, a great cleanser for the home. When we talk about cleaning your body, it's like a slight detoxing of the body. Frankincense is you've probably heard of that essential oil, in reference to baby Jesus. Frankincense can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. Frankincense promotes calm feelings, supports a healthy nervous system, and it helps cells perform optimally. And that sums up the 3 ways to use essential oils. Share your experience. Does anybody here want to share their experience really quick?
Digest Zen for moms, lifesaver for the first 6 months, for sure. If there is one blend that I say that moms need, that's the one. No words. Super, super helpful. How about you, Sash?
Yeah, Digestion was really kind of like the bridge oil for me. Everybody should have Digestion on them. But lavender, I think, was just that it showed the versatility of oils and how in the many ways we can use one oil, right? So lavender, it's a natural antihistamine. So if you're dealing with seasonal threats, right, itchy noses, that's really great. Skin sensitivities. My little brother was playing with a jellyfish and was joking around for 5 minutes with this huge ass jellyfish, and then finally it started to sting, and the only thing I had on me was lavender. So it helps with that pain. It's a natural analgesic. Yeah, I love that oil. It's always on me without fail.
Wow. For me, it was definitely On Guard, since I had, actually, I don't, this is a crazy testimonial, but I grew up with, every time I went to the dentist, I would have like 10 cavities. I was one of those people. And ever since I started using On Guard toothpaste, On Guard in all the cleaning products, On Guard just everywhere in my life, I think it really just changed everything in my dental health, in my immunity. So I would say On Guard is for sure one of the best ones.
All right, I'm going to share one recent testimonial, and then I'm going to go ahead and sign off of Instagram. So one thing I love about these essential oils is they're my first line of defense when it comes to any kind of, mild issue. So I have a tendency to get yeast things going on. I know this is TMI, but I know a lot of women can relate to this. And again, I'm able to, my medicine cabinet is a variety of essential oils. So last week I spent a little bit too much time in the water, and it's just, again, really hot and humid here in Hawaii. So I noticed, a little bit of itching, a little burning, things going on down there. So I resorted to, there's a book called Modern Essentials that you can refer to different recipes. And so I was able to turn to a recipe using, rosemary, use coconut oil, and melaleuca. And what you do is you actually use a tampon. You absorb the tampon in it, and you can use that alternately instead of, a cream, if you don't want to go to your, doctor and, get a cream. And again, I'm not trying to give medical advice or anything. So you take care of yourself. I'm just showing you guys what I did for me, and instantly I was able to get relief. So I just, again, great testimonial of just the power of them and how they can help soothe and heal the body within hours. So thank you.
Awesome. All right, should we move on? Thank you, Teddy.
Yeah, it's so incredible, actually. Like, it only takes about 30 seconds for an aroma to impact your mood, right? So when we're looking at mental health and wanting to go from maybe more negative thoughts to a more positive attitude, that aromatic usage is really going to be helpful. But it only takes about 30 minutes for an oil to impact every cell in your body. So when Teddy says, like, I can get relief within hours, it's like, yes, it can be really immediate. And I love that. So let's see. Ways to purchase oils. There are 3 ways to purchase doTERRA essential oils, and the first is retail. Nobody here watching this live, really in life, should be paying retail for their oils. I only really recommend it if you're in a retail setting, like you're at a chiropractor's office or you're at a spa and you basically just want to support that business on a one-off. It is the most expensive way to buy oils, and so I really just don't spend that much time on it. The second way that we can get oils is wholesale. And this is kind of like having a Costco membership, right? So where you have an annual membership fee, and then for the rest of the year, you get access to all the products at wholesale price, at their best prices. So with doTERRA, having a wholesale membership allows you to buy 25% below retail price. And that's great because we can really swap where we shop, get our cleaning products, we can get our self-care products, our skincare, all that stuff at the best price. But wait, actually, the third way that you can get oils is below wholesale price. So in fact, you can make even greater savings, which I love. I'm a total value hound. And it is really the smartest way to get your oils, which is below wholesale. And that's what we all do here, all four of us on this call. So as you've listened in this last 15 minutes to the power of essential oils and how it can change your lives and the versatility of oils and why you might need them as a new mama or someone that has, wants to change their lifestyle towards natural products, you're probably thinking this is way more than I imagined. doTERRA wants to support you in your moving over to the natural lifestyle and in your essential oil journey. So our goal is really that you don't just have, lavender for skin issues or digestion for your gut pain. The idea is that you have a well-rounded medicine cabinet so that when things come up that you're not really used to, that just are kind of off the handle, you can turn to those instead of having to get in your car and go to your local Walgreens to get your over-the-counter synthetics. So doTERRA went ahead and put these kits together to really support you in moving your apothecary over, your medicine cabinet over. And these kits are great because they're cheaper. How can I say this? It's cheaper to buy all those products in the kit as opposed to buying them separately a la carte. And I love these kits because they really just kick you off for your health goals. The best kit is called the Natural Solutions Kit. It's my favorite kit, and it basically has everything you need to turn your medicine cabinet and also your cleaning cabinet and a few other self-care products over to natural solutions. You've got the most important oils. You also get a diffuser. You get your digestive enzymes, your probiotics, our best seller, which is our Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is our supplement system. And we all know that we need supplements nowadays with just the way that mass ag has kind of taken over our food system. We just don't get the same amount of nutrients in our food. So it really is important to supplement and get all those essential vitamins and minerals. And ours truly is the best. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't feel less pain, more energy, a better mood after 30 days, send back the empty bottles and you'll get your money back. We live and stand very strongly by this. So that comes in the Natural Solutions Kit, as well as some other lifestyle products like, I want to say toothpaste. It's got also On Guard soft gels, which is the internal version capsules of On Guard oil that Olivia was talking about. And then I also want to highlight the Home Essentials Kit. This is a kit where if you just want to get started with essential oils and maybe you don't want to dive into other lifestyle products quite yet, this is a great start. It's got your top 10 most popular oils, really all the things you need to get started to address sleep, stress, digestion, what else? Non-tox, detoxing your liver, all that kind of stuff. And I just love that. So those are the two. We have a few other kits that are a little bit more specialized, but those are really, I would say, the main kits that I turn people towards. There's Pam. She's got that right there. Beautiful. Yep. And that's a great travel kit as well. That's basically what you travel with on the airplane, going to the beach, even all the stuff.
Yes. I love that kit.
Yeah, me too. I'm a fan. That's what I started with. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any inkling to getting started with essential oils and this struck your fancy, this is going to be the most economical way to get exposure to their safety, their efficacy, and of course, the affordability of oils.
Yes, thank you, Sasha. Here, let me turn my
Um,
camera around. Okay, so if you do decide to get one of these kits, which I highly recommend because it's kind of awesome, you actually get something really, really special and cool that it's only limited time right now. Really, I would suggest just in this month. But if you're already watching this, you might as well make your decision today because you're going to get some freebies and it's only for a limited time. So the first thing is if you pick any of these kits, you actually get a free Citrus Bliss. So like Pam is showing on her camera and I'm going to show on this side, this is Citrus Bliss. It's one of my favorites because it's the happy oil. It's called Citrus Bliss. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a creamsicle. And my little nieces, many of you think they're my daughters, but they're actually my nieces. They call this oil the candy oil. So they really, really love this one. Besides this, of course, their favorite is rose. I don't know why they have such expensive taste. But Citrus Bliss is absolutely incredible, especially for times like these where we just don't know what's going on with the world and we need some mood support. Citrus Bliss is absolutely amazing and it comes free if you get any of these kits. If you do the Natural Solutions kit or somehow put a kit together that has 300 points or more in value, you actually get the adaptive free as well. And I kind of skipped over this when Teddy was talking about it because I think Teddy was like going through the three things, but here's the chance to talk about it. So like I said, with all this mood stuff going on, adaptive is absolutely incredible. I can actually send you a video on how this all works. They actually had a few studies with people who have mental health that needed mental health support, and adaptive has been absolutely incredible. There's an entire system for it, but you actually get it for free. And if you get the Natural Solutions kit or a kit that's 300 points or higher, if you that actually comes also with the Citrus Bliss. So if you get 300 points or higher, you actually get the free Citrus Bliss and the adaptive, which is crazy because that's almost $100 a retail for free and just for getting a big kit or a small kit. So this is really awesome. It's actually a special promo called Diamond Club special that you can get. So it's not always that you get this thing, and I'm not kidding, because once Diamond Club is over, you don't get this for free. Okay, so that is what I've got to share with you all, in addition to 3 types of people. So there are 3 types of people that will be involved with doTERRA in some way, okay, who come and enjoy these classes. Now, the first type of person is excited to live the wellness lifestyle. So when they learn about the power of essential oils, they can't wait to share the products with their family, right? So doTERRA supports this type of person by providing free essential oil education. In fact, if you enroll in a kit, you actually get access to a free certification program that we can send to you. So incredible. The second type of person is sitting here watching this live and thinking, oh my gosh, my mother needs these oils, or I want my friend to learn about this, right? These people naturally want to share what they love. So doTERRA actually supports this type of person through a generous system to reward people who share the products. And as these people consistently share over time, they actually have their oils that they purchase paid for every month. Okay, so we call this free natural healthcare, right? And there are thousands and thousands of people all over the world who are currently receiving free natural healthcare from doTERRA. Incredible, right? I love this. And the third type of person who has been watching us this entire time thinking, that's what I want to do. I want to change people's lives through educating people about the power of essential oils. doTERRA rewards this type of person through an incredibly generous compensation plan. And as these people educate others about the power of essential oils, they too can earn enough to supplement or even replace their income, like a lot like me and everybody on this call. And so we are able to be financially free through doTERRA, which is absolutely incredible, right? So if you are the second or the third type of person, please come and talk to any of us on the screen that you resonated with or that you already know, and we can help you get started. And I think we are gonna hop into this next week, right? So the joy of sharing essential oils. And now I'm going to pass it on over to Christina, because I think she's going to be talking about some exclusive things happening this month.
Yes.
And only this month.
Yes.
Remember, everything is urgent.
Right. Hurry, hurry.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Yes, so Sasha was talking earlier about 3 ways to purchase essential oils, and the third way of getting it with a kit is one of the best. And in addition to that, getting what we call a loyalty rewards program, or it's a monthly box of purchases, is in addition another way of getting a big bang for your buck and getting a great value for your oils. Now, if you get this monthly box, which you can change every single month, that's what I do. Depending on the needs of my household, I'll, get laundry detergent, or, hair care, or more oils if we've just had, a spell where we need to replenish what we've used over the week or whatever. I just went through 3 eucalyptus bottles in 2 weeks. So that was what I replenished with last month. But yeah, so a lot of people get, have this conception about the monthly program. It's all yours. You make it whatever you want. But one thing that will always happen is that doTERRA will give you a free gift, basically, with your order of over 125 points. This month is a red mandarin. And it's super cool because red mandarin is an oil that is never available for purchase. It's always available only through these special promos. Oh, sweet. Thank you. So, yeah, there's the little newsletter about it. But red mandarin is fantastic for skincare, but also for digestive healing. And it is one that you can take internally. So when we talk about essential oils, of course, we're talking about doTERRA brand. And when we look at the bottle, mine's a little 5 ml, so it's super tiny, but there's a little supplement fact on the label. So just as if you were getting food from the supermarket, you flip it over to look at your nutrition facts, and that's how you would know for doTERRA essential oils that they are safe to consume and ingest and take internally, like Debbie was talking about. So red mandarin is one of those that you can take internally, and it's really fantastic in smoothies. So if you're into that smoothie life or that juice life, who some people on this call definitely are into getting their rainbow in. But red mandarin is a super awesome flavor enhancer in many different ways of cooking. So I love also not only cooking with it and all that, I like diffusing it. It's got a great uplifting smell. So I love putting it in the diffuser every once in a while. And as I mentioned at the very beginning, it is really great to enhance your skincare. So different lotions that you may have in your regime, you can put a drop in there and go ahead and put it on your skin for a fantastic skincare option. It's sourced from Brazil, and it is from the ripened fruit of the red mandarin tree, or the tanger or temple orange. So That's a super great deal. So go ahead and get your LRP up to 125 or more to make sure you get your special limited bottle of red mandarin. Second deal this month is super awesome. And I was just saying, like, oh my gosh, I just bought a bottle last month. So this is the bottle that I just bought. And it's really gorgeous. They're changing their labeling over to the new labels. So it's a beautiful golden label from a helichrysum. And that's because it is a beautiful golden oil. And it literally translates to something about the sun, right? Heli is translates to sun. And so helichrysum is fantastic for skincare also, especially if you have any scarring or other blemishes. It's super awesome for that. I believe it's one of the nicknames for helichrysum is the Band-Aid oil. And I learned that from Emily Wright one convention. She had an amazing story about needing to use helichrysum because of a boat incident. So yeah, that helichrysum is great for if you're prone to nosebleeds and things like that. It will help just applying it to the bridge of your nose. So yeah, great. And I love using it in skincare blends, but yeah, that's that. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have anything else to add for those two oils?
Liquid Band-Aid, really.
Yeah, liquid Band-Aid. It's amazing.
Yeah. The
And
stretching, I mean, anything skin, right? Helichrysum is
yeah,
pretty amazing. And we have the energetic part of the plants too that I love. And all of them will have different benefits. But the oils like helichrysum, sandalwood, frankincense that we talked about, they're all very connected to your spirituality. So I love doing my rituals with those. So helichrysum is one of them.
yeah.
I really like talking about kind of the more sustainable work that doTERRA does. And I just wanted to take advantage of a story that I learned about red mandarin a couple weekends ago from one of my Brazilian friends. So basically red mandarin, it ripens best when the tree is not completely inundated with a lot of fruit. And so what I learned is that these farmers will actually cut the green mandarin off while it's still not ripe in order to give the lasting fruit on the tree a chance to really ripen into that red mandarin. And so what doTERRA has done is they've actually created green mandarin. They've not just let this green mandarin go to waste on the ground. They'll pick it up and they will distill it into green mandarin. So this one you can buy on the site and you are supporting sustainable distilling practices, which I love. And then red mandarin, which you can't get on the site, is a little bit, harder to get just because it takes so much love and care to make sure that it ripens properly. And that's another thing doTERRA is really focused on, the optimal potency and ideal profile of each oil. So when you harvest it, plays a really big part in that. So they're really mindful of the whole thing, A through Z and back again. I just wanted to share that.
I
Yeah, I
love
love
it,
it.
Sasha. I love it that we get to connect to lots of different countries, right? And well, being from Brazil, it makes me so happy every time I see a plant from there. So it's really special. But when you talked about the green mandarin, now reminded me to say that you don't put citrus oils on your skin and go sunbathing. Just don't ever do that.
No.
Except for
If
the
you
green
do,
mandarin.
you're probably going to need the after sun restorative body spray if you do that, which is out as of today. Yeah, so the fourth product in the doTERRA sun care line, the after sun restorative body spray is officially out. So go run and grab yours. Yay, I'm so excited. And
There's
that has
prebiotics
helichrysum in it.
and prebiotics and probiotics on this thing. So I feel like I'm gonna wear this every day. as like a body lotion thing. Do you feel like
I
that?
think so. I think so. And I think a lot of people probably are going to think the same or go in that route also. And, the sun line has been super well received and is selling out. So if you haven't gotten your spray, the spray version of this is the After Sun. But if you don't have the body spray, make sure you grab one or two cans before it runs out too, and at the same time grab the After Sun. That's what I'm doing. And I think the other thing that I was going to mention is that Harvest Spice is available soon, if not now. But Harvest Spice is a delicious blend that is really smells like fall and like home baking. So if you like having that really fun, like if you're a crafter, you go into the craft stores or even some supermarkets around this time of year, and you're like bombarded by this intense cinnamon smell, because it's all like fake cinnamon on those pine cones and things like that, right? But Harvest Spice is a great way to make your home smell in a similar fashion, but naturally, and as we say, side benefits rather than harmful side effects of smelling toxins on pine cones. So just some stuff coming up in the pipes.
When people ask me about if do you guys have apple cinnamon scents, right? So we don't have apple, but we do have like Harvest Spice, Holiday Joy, On Guard, Citrus Bliss, all of the blends, the adaptive blend, they all smell incredible. And Harvest Spice reminds me, I think it's the closest to what an apple cinnamon thing would smell like, right? But it smells much more delicious because it's natural. And the nutmeg and the Harvest Spice is what comes out really strong for me. And I love that smell of holiday almost, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Fresh baked cookies or pie.
Wow, so good.
Yeah.
So what else you got this month? Is this all? We have the free membership too, right?
Yep, the free membership is still going on. We wanted to make sure that everybody knows that we still have convention tickets available, so make sure you join us. And we're a couple days late, but on Saturday, July 30th was World World Against Trafficking in Persons Day. And for those of you who don't know, doTERRA has a huge investment in fighting the fight against human trafficking. Pam often speaks about how Brazil is a country that is hugely affected by this. I think that the United States is getting pretty deep into the situation as well. But we often have fundraisers going on, privately that doTERRA matches funds with in this arena of fighting human trafficking or supporting those that have been affected by it. There's just many different ways that you can support the fight against human trafficking. But in terms of products, there actually are some products that 100% of the proceeds go to fundraising for these efforts. And Hope Touch roller blend is one of those products. So if you haven't gotten your Hope Touch yet, then make sure you stock up. And oh, yay, thanks, Olivia. But yeah, it's a fantastic, uplifting, right? Yeah. So of course we're going to give hope and uplifting to the fight and the chance of everybody being, saved and moved on with helping from the trauma that is happening. But, yeah.
And I love the smell of hope. I use hope as perfume.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of that. It smells like more, I feel the vanilla a lot, and hope, and vanilla reminds me of childhood and children, right? So there's a big connection there for me, that scent.
Mhm.
And there's also when you pull the label back, there is a number there that trafficked victims can call to get help. So it's a big thing for us in doTERRA on this child trafficking, which is sex trafficking, right? So every time we learned about it, got training on it, it makes you cringe. At the same time, it's such a real issue that I can feel that we are connected to something that makes a difference in a lot of people's lives. We had someone in our team in Brazil speak, and she was trafficked when she was a teenager, and she ended up in Brazil, and she is from Eastern Europe. So it got very real. That was the first time that I met somebody that had actually been in that situation. Until then, I heard other people's stories, but when we got to learn her story, it is powerful, that just to see how close it gets. It's somebody that I actually see and know. So it's definitely something that we need to keep talking about.
Mhm.
Christina, do you have anything else for this month?
Just to get in touch with whoever invited you to this call, or that that is familiar with doTERRA, because we can still talk about making any custom kits for you if the ones that doTERRA has created don't vibe with what you're looking for. We can make one for you, and the enrollment fee will be waived. And yep, don't forget the world's largest natural wellness convention is just around the corner in the middle of September. I'm so amped. And besides the convention event itself, there's a few other things going on bordering those days. So if you're interested in further training, then I think the Goddards have a training. Just throwing it out there. If you're looking for training with the essential emotions, then look into that on the Eventbrite. Yeah, there's amazing additional trainings out there. So be on the lookout for that. Yes, I have it right here too. I always have it in my lap during oily hour. But yeah, it's essential emotions. It's a whole nother amazing world of essential oils. I'm going to tell you that, and that's the side benefits, right? That we get. There's always something that you're going to benefit from when you use essential oils: physical, mental, emotional. There really is an oil for that.
Miss Olivia, anything else you want to add besides the wheel of emotions? And then you can learn what oil is connected to what. I love that wheel too.
My microphone cut out, so I was like, oh, try not to do, it's too much audio. But I am just so excited. There's so many cool things coming up and starting literally today. So just excited for everything to come, and I can't wait for you to have your retreat this weekend. I won't be there, but I hope everyone watching will be there and more. And then we have our visit to Malama Aina in September, as well as convention. So it's just so exciting. I can't wait for everything to unfold this year, and you don't want to miss convention this year. There's going to be so many exciting things, and I really do think that whatever they're going to announce for this convention will change the world. So get ready.
Absolutely. I'm super excited. And we'll talk a little bit more about it next on the fourth oily hour. So every month we'll have 4 different topics here. This is the first one, which is a basic oil education. And then we'll have next week what we call lifestyle overview. So you learn how to implement what you can do with the things that you got. And our job really starts after you got your products at hand. And that is when the job gets fun, because we get to create community, we get to connect. Then on the third oily hour, we'll talk about sharing and people that like to just give recommendations. We do that all the time. You do it for restaurants, you do it for different professionals, for haircuts, for clothing, right? And you can do that for health as well. And this is what we do here in doTERRA. So we have different hostess programs we'll be covering on that third oily hour. And then the fourth and last oily hour of the month, we'll talk about business. We'll talk about how we all here work in doTERRA, how we generate income, how we are able to talk about health freedom and also talk about financial freedom. And Olivia is one of the founders 2.0 in the United States, and we'll be covering that as well. So this chance will only come once in a lifetime. It will not come around again. So there were 200 spots. Right now, Olivia, how many do we have? 170?
169, I believe. Over the weekend, we
169.
announced someone.
Awesome. So we do have still a lot of spots left. And I truly believe that the next founders for the United States are not even in doTERRA yet. So if you feel that that can be you, reach out, talk to us, so you learn a little bit more about what that means. And as a mother, what really impacted me, and that's why I went for founder in Brazil, was to understand that anything you create within doTERRA, it stays for your family, it stays for the people that you choose to take over, because at the end of the day, we're not going to live forever, right? So our intention is to always understand and make it very clear that we want all of us to have more quality of life in the years that we're here. You're not going to live up to 200, but after this convention, I believe that we might, because of the things we'll learn. So get ready to get really surprised in a very good way in coming September. Thank you all for your love and your time. We'll be here next week again on Monday, and Saturday I'll see you all here in Kailua, Hawaii.
Yes.
Aloha.
Aloha. Thank you.